was talking yesterday to somebody who was saying there's a Linux version of Adobe Photoshop and other kinds of packages like that.
Yeah, there are equivalents. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say we had equivalents for everything so far, but it's still a work in progress. There's a very poorly named program called GIMP, which is stands for GNU Image Manipulation Program. Somebody thought that was really funny to call it GIMP. It's a programmer's joke for you. And basically, yeah, that's like an equivalent of Photoshop. I mean, it's arguable. I'm not a big graphics guy. People who are really into graphics tell me there's something in Photoshop that they can't get in GIMP. I don't know what that is. But for 99% of people, it does more than you can do. Because I mean, I don't know about you, but things like Photoshop, I don't do anything beyond basic little touching things up. I don't go mad. I'm not a graphic artist, so GIMP does all that brilliantly. And there's a version of GIMP called GIMP Shop, which is changed to make the menus and the interface the same as Photoshop. So people who know Photoshop don't have to relearn how to do everything. They can get GIMP Shop and use that instead.
So there's other programs. Are there any other programs like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, obvious ones. There's a lot of cross-platform programs now, like Firefox. People will know Google Chrome, Google Chrome browser. They actually have the same version on every different operating system, which is fantastic. Firefox is a big one. That brought a lot of people towards open source software, because certainly for me as well, having a really good browser, like standard browser, that made it possible for me to use Linux full time. Before that, it was a bit tricky. That really helped a lot. And a lot of people on Windows pick up things like OpenOffice. OpenOffice is a big one actually, and that's an equivalent of Microsoft Office products. So it's got spreadsheets, Word equivalent, databases, and presentation stuff. And that's free as well. It's free as in beer and free as in price as well, as in freedom. But that's a big one, and one of the big ways of getting people to think about open source software is, rather than trying to get them to completely cut everything and change to Linux, is if they're already using Windows or whatever it may be, Mac, then you can say to them, try something like Firefox, you try GIMP on the other platforms, you can try OpenOffice, you can try VLC, is very popular. VLC is a media player, and that's cross-platform, that runs on every platform. And it's become like a standard. I mean, VLC is a great example. It's an open source program, and it's become like the standard media player. Everyone knows VLC just plays anything on any platform, and it's become the standard just because people have built it up over time, and through the open source process of people contributing and improving and everything, it's risen above its proprietary competitors to be the standard, which is great.
So it's called Oggcamp. Why Ogg? Why Ogg?
Why Ogg? Okay. Well, Ogg is it's a bit of a long story. A lot of people think it's Oggcamp. I get that a lot. People go, "Is that Oggcamp?" No, it's Oggcamp. To be honest, the name was something that we didn't spend a lot of time thinking about. We kind of had a discussion for about 15 minutes, people threw ideas in, we argued for a while, and the only one we all agreed on was, okay, Oggcamp's alright, so that was it, and it got taken. But really, the Ogg part is, there's an audio format called Oggvoice, which is an equivalent of MP3 or something like that. So you encode your music into it, and the Ogg format is open source. And being audio podcasters, we release our shows in MP3 and Ogg. So to us, putting Ogg on the name, give it the open source side and the audio thing in one. And that's the idea. And people who come in who are into free software and stuff, they kind of instantly identify Ogg. And the good thing is Ogg's getting popular now, because it doesn't, unfortunately, things like the iPod still don't support it. But you've got Android phones now. Android phones all play Ogg out of the box. I've got a Maimo phone and a Nokia phone that plays Ogg out of the box. You can get Ogg support for things like Symbian. So more people have got the ability to play Ogg. I think it's good. And that's where that ties in. And the camp bit is because it's a bar camp unconference, really. So.
Okay, so where would people go to find out more about Oggcamp?
Yeah, well, if you want to find out more, you can go to oggcamp.org, which is oggcamp.org, and there's all the photos and videos and things from here will be on there eventually. And we've got, if you go to linuxoutlaws.com, it's our podcast, you can find more there. and have a look around. Look at things like Ubuntu.com. Check out alternative operating systems, and if you get stuck, go on our forums and say hello and send us an email.
Yeah, that's great. Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.